Governor Nyesom Wike tackles Inspector General of Police over posting of new CP to River State. And on the foreign scene, Texas authorities advise residents to consume only boiled water following deadly winter storm that caused power outage. Now the details. The Nigeria Governors Forum has declared that it is totally opposed to ethnic profiling of crimes in the country. Chairman of the forum and Ekiti State Governor Kaide Fayemi said this in reaction to the rising insecurity in parts of the country. Speaking during a meeting of the forum in Abuja, Fayemi said governors have unanimously rejected the traditional approach to grazing, hence the urgent need to crystallize the National Livestock Transformation Plan to stem the recurring farmer-herders clash.
The Governors Forum have gone ahead also to provide some financial support to victims of the conflict experienced in Oyo and Ogun State, where our delegations visited over the last week. Nigerian governors also are very clear that crime and criminality should be comprehensively prosecuted wherever they may occur, without ethnic, religious, or any other coloration. Governors are totally opposed to ethnic profiling of crime. Knowing what has transpired in other parts of the world, we do not believe that crimes are associated with particular ethnic group, and to that extent, we unreservedly condemn any attempt to profile any ethnic group on account of particular crimes.
The Nigeria Police Force has deployed more officers to Niger State. Force spokesperson Frank Mba said the move is to ensure the safe rescue of kidnapped students, teachers, and other staff of Government Science College, Kagara. In a statement, DCP Mba said the aerial surveillance had begun to ensure the rescue of the victims. He said that the police component of the search and rescue operation is being coordinated by the Commissioner of Police, Niger State, who is effectively harnessing all the deployed resources and working. The police spokesman assured that the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, is committed to the safe rescue of all abductees in the recent attack on Government Science College, Kagara, in Rafi local government area of Niger State, and other related incidents. The Nigerian Senate has screened the immediate past service chiefs who were recently appointed as ambassador designates. The nominees were screened by the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs led by Senator Mohammed Bokachoa. The former Chief of Defense Staff, General Abayomi Olonishakin, who was the first to be screened, spoke on insecurity in the country and warned that the next warfare and crisis in the country will be in the forests. Also speaking during his screening, the former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuko Borate, lamented that the terrorists have permeated the society and warned the communities to their side, adding that ending insecurity in Nigeria will effectively take up to 20 years. According to him, the solution to the security crisis in the country is a multi-pronged approach, and military warfare alone is not the solution. Former Nigerian head of state Abdulsalami Abubakar has dismissed claims that the 1999 constitution was imposed on Nigerians by the Supreme Military Council when he was head of state. Abubakar, who spoke on a live television program, said a constitutional committee headed by late Justice Nikki Toby went around the 6 geopolitical zones of the country and gathered inputs from Nigerians before the document was finally enacted. The former head of state, however, wondered what Nigerian lawmakers since 1999 have been doing about amending or changing the constitution if they feel the current one is not perfect.
We set up a committee led by an eminent jurist in the person of a Supreme Court judge of late Nikki Toby. He went around the 6 zones of this country, listening to people, and by the time they came and finalized what they have heard, they found out that most of the people were referring to 1979 Constitution. So if you look at 1999 Constitution and 1979 Constitution, there isn't too much of a difference. Of course, they tidy up here and there. When we say the Supreme Military Council, whatever, has set up this Constitution, it is, you know very well, and Nigerians know very well. Well, yet, because under the leadership of the military, this Constitution was amalgamated, you cannot say the military has imposed a Constitution on you. However, as it may be, yes, there are certain powers that need to be looked into. And this is what I was saying. Since 1999, what has the elected members done to rectify or to change the Constitution?
Speaking on the continued farmers' herder crisis, the former head of state said it is unfortunate that some herdsmen now bear arms, just as he called on the federal government to stop the proliferation of small arms and light weapons in the country. The Independent National Electoral Commission says the proposal for the creation of additional polling units across the country is not aimed at favoring any ethnic group against the others. The National Commissioner of INEC, in charge of voter education, Festus Okoye, made the observation in an interview with the media in Abuja. Okoye, who dismissed insinuations that the move by the electoral body is aimed at giving undue advantage to some ethnic groups, noted that the decision of INEC to exercise its power to create more polling units is in order to encourage easy access by electorate polling units.
Establishment of additional polling units does not confer any advantage on any section of the country or any state. The issue of access to polling units is a nationwide problem, and that's why we want to create a nationwide consensus. And these polling units we want to expand will still be located within the registration areas, or what we call the electoral wards. So it does not confer any form of advantage on any section of the country because it is nationwide. What we intend to do is to make sure that persons with disability can go to the polling units and vote without any distraction. That elderly people can go to the polling units and vote. That people don't have to jump the fence in order to go and cast their votes and then faint in the process. That we cannot no longer have a situation where millions of votes are cancelled because of overvoting on account of using voting points and the rest of them.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has approved the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine for use in Nigeria. The Director General of NAFDAC, Dr. Mojisola Adeyeye, made the announcement while briefing newsmen in Lagos. She said that the vaccine can be stored at 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, adding that there are additional vaccine undergoing evaluation. But the evaluation on the AstraZeneca shows that the vaccine is effective against the UK variant of the virus, which has been reported in Nigeria. Adeyeye also disclosed that the South African variant has not been reported in Nigeria, adding that the agency has over 30 herbal medicines undergoing review for listing.
This is to announce that our first COVID vaccine, AstraZeneca Oxford COVID-19 vaccine, also called Covishield, has just been granted emergency use authorization by NAFDAC. The emergency use listing will allow Nigeria to receive the first batch of the vaccine from COVAX facility within weeks, subject to approval by NAFDAC. The recommendation for emergency use authorization of COVID-19 vaccine from AstraZeneca or through Serum Institute, it is also called Covishield, was based on rigorous scientific considerations as summarized below. Vaccine quality. We have to ascertain that the vaccine has quality. We also looked at vaccine safety and efficacy.
You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, foreign and sport stories. Stay with us.
Every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today 95.1 FM.
Welcome back. You're still listening to the World News. It's 10 minutes after 7. River State Governor Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike has questioned the posting of CP Friday Ebuka to River State. CP Ebuka, the former Commissioner of Police at the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Ebute Metta, Lagos, is yet to assume duties in River State. But speaking on the posting, Wike said competence and genuine efforts at fighting criminality and insecurity in the country are often undermined by political interference in the posting of commissioners of police. Governor Wike said it is very disappointing that the Inspector General of Police will compromise competence in posting a commissioner of police to River State because a favor-seeking politician had approached him for such patronage. The governor made the accusation when he led the chief whip of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Oji Uzokalu, former Minister of Works Mike Onolomemen, and other dignitaries on project inspection tour in Port Harcourt and Obiapo local government areas of Rivers State.
There's so much insecurity in Nigeria. Killings everywhere. His party should be able to solve the problem. They told Nigerians that they will solve the problem, but the problem has not been solved. They appoint commissioners of police based on patronage. A politician from my state will go to CIG, give me CP. IG is not posting CP based on competence to fight crime. IG is posting CP based on the fact that the man in the party said he wants to sue person. And then when the person comes, will he fight his insecurity? You know that's the problem we have in this country today. And how can I partner with such a government? How do I do it? A government that will not do things based on competence, that you post a commissioner of police based on the interest of a politician. So how do you partner? He's my friend. I told him to come and see what we so you see the difference is clear. We are very, very APC and PDP cannot be the same. No, cannot be the same.
Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has released a sum of 400 million naira for members of Ekporo community in LMA local government area to rebuild the Ekporo community and compensate families who were fatally affected by the internal communal clashes 8 years ago. Governor Wike said that the fund is for the development and resettlement of the Ekporo people who have suffered as refugees in other communities as their own community was rendered uninhabitable. Speaking to elders and stakeholders of LMA community, Governor Wike, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Tammy Dana Gogo, at the meeting, noted that it is the desire of his administration to ensure that communities remain peaceful and enjoy the infrastructural prosperity of the state. He said that government will continue to foster intercommunal coexistence and peace in order to build a safe and secure state for all. The meeting was attended by the State House of Assembly member representing LMA constituency, Igwe Afoji, the former senator representing Rivers South East, Senator Olaka Wogu, the former Commissioner of Culture, Marcus Nle AG, among others. The Rivers State Police Command has arraigned a member of a local vigilante group, Michael Onu, before a magistrate court sitting in Rume Pericom in Obiapo local government area of the state on 2 counts of unlawful assault and inflicting of machete cuts on one Goodluck Sunday. According to the charge, Michael Onu had allegedly conspired with his gang members to inflict injuries on their victim within Unity Close along Chinda Road in Port Harcourt. The accused, however, pleaded not guilty to the offense, which is said to be punishable under the Criminal Code laws of Rivers State 1999. He was granted bail by Senior Magistrate C.B. Okekem to the tune of 200,000 naira with one surety in like sum. The Senior Magistrate, however, ordered that the accused be remanded in Port Harcourt Correctional Center pending the perfection of his bail conditions and adjourned the matter to April 22nd, 2021 for hearing. Judicial independence serves as a safeguard from the rights and privileges provided by a limited constitution and prevent executive and legislative encroachment upon those rights. But this does not reflect in the Nigerian judiciary because of the belief by many that the judiciary is not independent. A Port Harcourt-based lawyer, Ipalibo Botoye, in an interview with correspondent Victor Aziama, said the judiciary currently lacks independence, especially when it concerns political matters. Botoye added that for the judiciary to be independent, politicians must steer clear from the judiciary and uphold the principle of separation of powers.
So for the judiciary to be free, it's free, sure, but I think theoretically it is very free, very, very free. But I don't think we have that 100% freedom as we operate in when it comes to political cases. Particularly in political cases, it's not free. What you do is that when you give them financial autonomy, they still tilt towards friendship. This man is my friend, we are classmates, lost class. There is also personal contact between. They are not independent. They are not independent. It will be independent sometime, but for now, I don't think it's 100% independent.
The issue of intimidation of judges, lawyers, and litigants, appointment and removal of judicial officers and judicial staff, poor funding, and so on are some of the factors mitigating judicial independence in Nigeria. Some leaders in the Niger Delta region have issued a strong warning against those demarketing the region. The leaders also cautioned those allegedly fueling crisis in the region over the ongoing forensic audit in the Niger Delta Development Commission and warned them to desist from acts capable of destroying the peace currently being enjoyed in the region. Spokesman of the Niger Delta Progressive Leaders Council, I.K. Daniel, who read out the positions of the group in Port Harcourt, asked President Muhammadu Buhari to prevail on the National Assembly to pass the Petroleum Industrial Bill, which they say will fast-track development in the area.
The Niger Delta Progressive Leaders Council sincerely appreciate the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, through the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio, for appointing a sole administrator for the NDDC in the person of Mr. Effiong Agakwa. We urge the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to properly fund the NDDC to enable the sole administrator work to develop and empower the people of the Niger Delta. According to the recent findings, the rate of hunger, insecurity, and underdevelopment in the Niger Delta region is on the rise, and the sole administrator is to work assiduously to arrest this ugly trend. The Niger Delta Progressive Leaders Council cautions those fueling trouble in the Niger Delta as a result of the ongoing forensic audit in the NDDC.
This report says Nigeria's gross domestic product recorded a slight growth of 0.11% in the fourth quarter of 2020. This is according to the latest figures from the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. The NBS disclosed in its report that the GDP contracted by 1.92% in 2020. The report says the positive growth reflects the gradual return of economic activities following the easing of restricted movements and limited local and international commercial activities in the preceding quarters. And now to the foreign scene. Nearly 7 million people in the United States of Texas have been told to boil tap water before consuming it after a deadly winter storm caused power blackouts at treatment facilities. The huge storm sweeping across the southern United States has killed at least 24 people and left millions without power. Texas has seen widespread blackouts in recent days. Freezing temperatures have also caused water pipes to burst, despite attempts by some homeowners to insulate them from cold using blankets. The state's energy grid has been overwhelmed by a surge in demand as people try to keep warm in some of the coldest temperatures there in more than 30 years, hitting minus 18 Celsius earlier this week. In entertainment, award-winning artist and DMW boss Davido and reality TV star Nengi have unfollowed each other on Instagram. Recall that months ago, Davido featured Nengi alongside Nollywood actor Richard Mofe Damijo in his Jowo video. The appearance of the reality star in the music video caught the attention of many people who could not get enough of the video. In less than 3 months, the video Jowo has gained over 14 million views. Despite the success of their collaboration, the duo has unfollowed each other on Instagram, leading to reports of a clash between the pair. In sports, Arsenal chief executive Vinay Venkatesham has denied that the club took a commercial decision to stand back from Mesut Ozil's comments in the treatment of Uyghur Muslims in China. In December 2019, former Arsenal player Ozil, who is a Muslim, called the Uyghurs warriors who resist persecution. But Arsenal distanced themselves from the comments at that time, saying they were apolitical as an organization. Venkatesham, in an interview with the BBC, said he does not think it is fair to say Arsenal took a commercial view. Although Ozil did play for the club again, the episode appeared to damage his standing at the club, and he spent a long period on the sidelines before joining Turkish club Fenerbahce on a free transfer in January. To end the news, here's a summary of the major stories. The Nigerian police force has deployed an aerial surveillance team in Niger State to ensure the rescue of abducted Kagara school children. Former head of state, retired General Abdusalami Abubakar, has insisted that the military did not impose the 1999 constitution on Nigerians. And we also told you that Governor Nyesom Wike has tackled the Inspector General of Police for posting former commissioner in charge of Nigerian Railway, Friday Ebuka, to River State. And on the foreign scene, Texas authorities have advised residents to consume only boiled water following a deadly winter storm that caused power outage at treatment facilities. And that was the news, as edited by Victor Zama. For comments and inquiries, please call 0818-389-2805. 2850. Or send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. You can also read our stories at www.todayfmlive.com. Do not forget you need to take responsibility. Do so by washing your hands frequently with soap under running water. Avoid touching your face in high contact surfaces to prevent the spread of coronavirus. I am Annie Abdusalam. To have a great morning.
Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
My neighbor Casey and I, we gel perfectly. We support the same club. Our taste in music, totally in sync. But there's one area where we differ. Casey loves his peak filled milk because it is low in cholesterol. I, on the other hand, I love my peak full cream milk because it is rich and creamy. So, choose your peak today.
Peak. Reach for your peak. The hottest and latest news when it happens. Where it happens. And how it happens. Today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. Voice of the people.
Welcome to the Peak Breakfast Show, brought to you by Peak Milk.
Good morning, everyone. It's time for the weekend edition of the Peak Breakfast Show. This show is where we talk about the amazing success stories of some of the world's biggest and your favorite sports stars. We do this because we want to inspire you to be better and driven on your way to the peak of your career, because as Peak Make always says, it's in you. You can listen to this show on this station and at this time as we bring you different success stories of some of your favorite sports stars to help inspire you in all that you do. The show is brought to you by your favorite nutritious and delicious Peak Milk, which contains 28 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin B1, B12, and iodine. It also comes in various packs and prices, so everyone can have a taste of it. So go to a store near you and purchase Peak Milk to keep you, your family, and friends healthy. On the show, we'll present to you the success story of one big sporting icon from different sports to tell you all about their successes as we prove to you that just like these stars, you can also be great. Also, we will serve you to a great recipe to help you stay nutritious and healthy, as well as a productivity tip to help you reach the peak in your career and in life. Don't forget, guys, you can stay connected with Peak Milk on social media. On Twitter, simply follow @PeakMilk, and on Facebook, like the Peak Milk page located at www.facebook.com/PeakMilk. We'll tell you more about the show when we return, but first, let's go on a short break.
My neighbor Casey and I, we gel perfectly. We support the same club. Our taste in music, totally in sync. But there's one area where we differ. Casey loves his peak filled milk because it is low in cholesterol. I, on the other hand, I love my peak full cream milk because it is rich and creamy. So, choose your peak today.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Reach for your peak.
It really gets me going.
And listen to the Peak Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. This is still Peak Breakfast Show. On today's show, we'll be profiling one of the best African players who came unheralded but left an indelible mark in world football. Didier Drogba was born on the 11th of March 1978 in Ivory Coast, where he hails from. He was a professional footballer who starred for the Ivory Coast national team and most notably Chelsea Football Club, where he played for 9 seasons across 2 spells. Though a late bloomer, Didier Drogba still rose to the peak of his football career through sheer will and grit, hard work, and perseverance. He was noted for his physical strength, speed, ability in the air, powerful and accurate strikes, and his ability to retain possession of the ball even under pressure. Drogba is renowned for performing in big games with a goal-scoring record at club level of 10 goals in 10 finals, winning 10 trophies. Aside from his goal-scoring ability, Drogba is also capable of providing assists to his teammates between the 2009-2010 season and the 2011-2012 seasons. He managed 24 assists in the Premier League with an average pass success rate of 61.4%. Owing to his vision
and creativity on the ball. He provided 71 assists to teammates over the course of his entire career at Chelsea until May 2012, showing that he's also a team player. Drogba is often ranked as one of the top 3 greatest African strikers alongside George Weah of Liberia and Samuel Eto'o of Cameroon. The history of Chelsea can never be complete without giving credence to the immense impact of Didier Drogba after he helped them win 14 trophies, including 4 Premier League titles and the FA Cup apiece, and most famously, the UEFA Champions League in 2012, where his sport kick rubber-stamped Chelsea amongst the greatest clubs in Europe. Besides Chelsea, Drogba won 3 other trophies with Galatasaray and finally with Phoenix Rising in his 40th year in 2018, after which he called it quits with the game he loves so much. With Ivory Coast, Drogba did not win anything, but with a couple of Africa Cup of Nations final appearances and a massive 65 goals in 105 appearances in 13 years with the West African nation, Didier Drogba's greatness cannot be overemphasized. In addition to being Ivory Coast's highest goal scorer, Drogba was named the African Footballer of the Year by CAF in 2006 and 2009. He made the team of the AFCON tournament 3 times in 2006, 2008 and in 2012, and the CAF Team of the Year in 2005, 2006, 2009, 2010 and 2012. In his club career, Didier Drogba made the Premier League Team of the Year in the 2006-2007 season, as well as the 2009-2010 season. In those 2 seasons, he finished as the top scorer in the Premier League with 20 goals and 29 goals respectively. He was named in the FIFA Pro 11 in 2007, was awarded the Man of the Match in the 2012 Champions League final, and he won the Best Turkish Player award in his first season with Galatasaray in 2013. As far as goals are concerned, Drogba had them aplenty. He finished his career with 364 goals, including a record 44 goals in a record 94 appearances by an African player in the Champions League. Off the pitch, Didier Drogba has achieved a lot as much as he did on the pitch. Notable amongst these accomplishments is the launch of a school in Ivory Coast. He did this in 2018 to help children who might have otherwise fallen into child labor. In his words, education is very important. He went further to say, I say to young people who want to become Didier Drogba, Samuel Eto'o, Yaya Toure, education is very important. It's this which is going to allow you to have a good career, he said, referring to the country's trial of football heroes. The best way to have an impact on the future of people is to educate them. Thanks to education, we avoid a lot of socio-ethnic problems. We learn tolerance, and that avoids war. In addition to that, the Chelsea legend also helped halt civil war in his home country by helping them qualify for their maiden World Cup in 2006. After defeat, he said, men and women of Ivory Coast from the north, south, center, and west will prove today that all Ivorians can coexist and play together with a shared aim to qualify for the World Cup. We promised you that the celebrations would unite the people today. We beg you on our knees. On cue, the players sank to their knees. The one country in Africa with so many riches must not descend into war. Please lay down your weapons and hold elections, Drogba begged. The clip available on YouTube was barely a minute long and ends with the players on their feet once more. We want to have fun, so stop firing your guns, they sang joyously. Back home, the party had already started. There were reports of a conga line outside the Egyptian embassy as Ivorians showed their appreciation for the draw in Cameroon. Even the rebel capital of Bouaké bounced to the beat of victory that night. So have you given up on your dreams, or do you consider yourself less talented than your peers? Even if your answer is yes on both counts, do not give up. Like Didier Drogba, who started professional football at the age of 21, you can still rise to your peak if you have the required determination and the drive to get to it. That's our peak personality of the day. Let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, the show will continue.
My mother-in-law and I are like 5 and 6. And our Gile game, it's copy and paste. But when it comes to our favorite milk, we're so different. My mother-in-law loves her Peak-filled milk because it's low in cholesterol. And I love my Peak full cream milk because it's rich and creamy. And that's why I buy both. So choose your Peak today.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Peak Breakfast Show. Success, motivation, nutrition.
Welcome back. This is still the Peak Breakfast Show brought to you by Peak Milk. Today's tip is about decision making. For high productivity, make fewer decisions. Try to automate decisions or make less important decisions without too much thought. While he was president, Barack Obama once said that he never makes a decision about what to wear. You will see I wear only gray or blue suits, Obama said. I'm trying to pare down decisions. I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or what I'm wearing because I have too many other decisions to make. Some decisions are important, most aren't. If you want to be more productive, consider outsourcing or eliminating everyday decisions. It's as simple as that. Concentrate your time and energy on your most important tasks by making fewer decisions on things that are less significant. Let's go on our final break. We'll return with a peak recipe of the day.
My neighbor Casey and I, we gel perfectly. We support the same club. Our taste in music, totally in sync. But there's one area where we differ. Casey loves his peak filled milk because it is low in cholesterol. I, on the other hand, I love my peak full cream milk because it is rich and creamy. So, choose your peak today.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Peak Breakfast Show. A little bit of everything you need to reach your peak.
Welcome back to the show. Today's breakfast recipe is milk tarts. These sweet treats are made with a few simple ingredients: eggs, milk, butter, flour, and sugar, and they bake up into creamy little tarts that practically melt in your mouth. The ingredients you need are 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 4 eggs beaten, half cup of melted butter, 4 cups peak evaporated milk, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, 2 tablespoons sugar. And now here's how to prepare your milk tarts. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, combine 2 cups of sugar and flour. Whisk in beaten eggs, then add melted butter. Continue to whisk and then add peak evaporated milk. Pour mixture into greased muffin tin, filling them to a little more than 3/4 full. Bake on center rack for 30 minutes or until sides and top are golden. Remove the tarts from the muffin tin while hot by running a sharp knife around the sides and lifting them out. Mix the sugar and cinnamon together and sprinkle over the tarts as a topping. Once again, to prepare this sumptuous meal, you need 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 4 beaten eggs, half cup of butter, ensure that it's melted, 4 cups peak evaporated milk, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Next is the preparation of peak milk tarts. Preheat your oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour 2 cups of sugar and flour in a large bowl. Whisk in beaten eggs, add melted butter. Continue to whisk and then add peak evaporated milk. Pour mixture into greased muffin tin, filling them to a little more than 3/4 full. Bake on center rack for about 30 minutes or until sides and top are golden. Remove the tarts from muffin tin while hot by running a sharp knife around the sides and lifting them out. Mix sugar and cinnamon together and sprinkle over the tarts as a topping. It is best served the same day, and if you must store, put it in a cool place until it is ready to serve. It can be made 1 day ahead and served at room temperature. That's where the curtain falls on today's edition of Peak Breakfast Show. It has been an absolute delight bringing the show your way. And please tell someone to tune in next week at the same time and on the same dial as we bring you another exciting edition of the Peak Breakfast Show. Remember, you can always stay in touch with Peak Milk on socials by following on Twitter at Peak Milk and liking the Peak Milk Facebook page located at www.facebook.com/Peak Milk. Until next week, when we deliver another edition of the Peak Breakfast Show, stay healthy and keep taking the nutritious and delicious Peak Milk.
Thanks for listening to the Peak Breakfast Show. Brought to you by Peak Milk.
Sport Court. Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
I just realized I was making a lot.
Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Hi everyone, my name is Ese Brume, Commonwealth and African long jump champion. You're listening to Sports Attack on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Don't touch that dial.
Good morning and welcome to Sports Attack on your premium news talk and sports radio station, Today 95.1 FM. It is Friday, the 19th day in the month of February 2020. My name is Victor Oriahi. I am your favorite melanin sports presenter, and I'm here to serve you your favorite breakfast sports show just the way you like it. Well, we start the show from basketball as Nigeria continued its dominance on the continent with another emphatic 64-51 points win over Rwanda at the ongoing 2021 FIBA Afro-Basket qualifiers in Tunisia. The win, which was hard-fought, came on the heel of a solid defensive display in the second half against a stubborn Rwandan team who led for the better part of the game. Well, it was all about Keith Omoera, who led the scorers chart, scoring 13 points and 6 rebounds, while debutant Abdul Malik Abu came off the bench to contribute 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal as the D-Tigers reaffirmed its dominance on the continent. Rwanda, who will be hosting the next Afro-Basket, came out smoking in the first half, scoring Nigeria 22-14 and 9-16 to head into halftime with a 31-30 point advantage. Well, the D-Tigers later turned the heat up and brought their experience to bear in the second half with some impressive defensive and offensive work to neutralize their opponent and close out the game. Well, with the 2021 Afro-Basket ticket already secured, Nigeria sits pretty atop Group B and will face Mali later today with a win as top priority in its quest to continue the series unbeaten. Well, some games were played earlier today in the NBA. Milwaukee Bucks lost to Toronto Raptors 110-96 in favor of Raptors, while LA Lakers surprisingly were beaten by Brooklyn Nets 98-109 in favor of Brooklyn Nets, while Sacramento Kings lost to Miami Heat 118-110 in favor of the Miami side. Well, with that, we move straight way to tennis as top seed Novak Djokovic overcame stern resistance from Aslan Karatsev to reach the Australian Open final and end the Russian qualifier's remarkable run. Well, despite the world number 114 causing moments of tension, Djokovic had enough quality to win 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. The 33-year-old Serb won the final 4 games to finally shrug off Karatsev. Well, Djokovic, who is going for a record-extending 9th men's title in Melbourne, will face Dani Medvedev or Stefanos Tsitsipas in Sunday's final. Russian 4th seed Medvedev meets Greek 5th seed Tsitsipas in the other semi-final by 9:30 a.m. this morning, with both men trying to reach their first Australian Open final. Well, neither player has won a major title yet and will face an opponent in Djokovic, who is bidding for an 18th Grand Slam to close the gap on Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. Djokovic has struggled with an abdominal injury during the tournament, but showed no signs of the problem against Karatsev. He applauded the man and spoke about how great he felt. Let's hear from Novak Djokovic.
We need to give him a hand. Huge congratulations to him on his debut. He reached semifinals. I don't think it ever happened in the history of tennis, so well done to him. He played a great tournament. It's his best as I felt in the entire tournament. I mean, felt great. I could swing through the ball. I mean, no pain. Just best match so far. It came at the right time, and I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to feel this way, for sure.
In the women's play, Naomi Osaka that claimed an impressive victory over Serena Williams to reach the Australian Open final. Well, after that particular one, Osaka will now face Jennifer Brady in tomorrow's final after the American beats Karolina Muchova. Brady came past the Czech 6-4, 3-6, 6-4 to seal a spot in her first Grand Slam final. Let's hear from Jennifer Brady.
I can't feel my legs. My legs are shaking. My heart is racing. After the first set, I was like, okay, let's try and focus here, Jenny. I came out a little, I was feeling a little strange today. I was super excited, but at the same time, I was pretty flat-footed. My legs felt fresh, but at the same time, they just weren't moving. I felt like I was stuck in mud. So I didn't really pick up, my intensity until the beginning of the third set.
Well, it will be a rematch of the 2020 US Open semi-final. And, in that one, it was Osaka who came through in 3 sets. Osaka is also on the show, as she says normally when she faces an opponent or when you get to a final for the very first time, there's going to be a lot of nerves involved, and she's hoping that Jennifer Brady gets to experience that nerve.
It really depends whether you're super hard-headed or not. But yeah, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I feel like everyone's just really excited whenever they play their first final, but they're also really nervous, so I don't want to wish nerves on someone, but hopefully one of them gets nervous.
Days rest.
Hopefully one of them gets nervous. That is according to Naomi Osaka. And still talking tennis, Serena Williams left her Australian Open news conference in tears after her semi-final defeat by Naomi Osaka. The American great saw her latest bid for a record-equaling 24 Grand Slam title, ended by Japan's 3-time major champion Osaka, who won 6-3, 6-4. Well, she gave the crowd inside Rod Laver Arena a long wave goodbye with her hand over her heart, leading to questions over the 39-year-old's future. Well, Williams became tearful when asked a further question about her unforced errors against Osaka, eventually walking out of the press conference. Speaking about her farewell, she says if she's supposed to say farewell, she wouldn't let anyone know.
Aussie crowd is so amazing. It was nice to see. I don't know if I ever say farewell, I wouldn't tell anyone. So.
Well, with that, we move straight to football as Abdullahi Kobi, the media officer of Nigeria Professional Football League side Wikitori, says the club will request to have their Week 11 fixture against Dakar FC rescheduled following their near-death experience yesterday. The team boss of the Bauchi-based side caught fire along Kibo Road in Plateau State on their way to Uyo for Sunday's league tie against Dakar. Kobe said there were no casualties, but added that the players won't be able to feature in the next league game, having been traumatized by the incident. He said all the players got out safely, nothing happened to them, and there was no injury of any sort. Only the bus got burned. The rear tire of the bus pulled off, and while the driver was trying to control the vehicle, another tire pulled off, which caused sparks on the wheel that eventually caught fire because of the closeness of the fuel tank. That was what ignited the fire. We didn't know how it stopped, but it was a miracle that we all got out alive and safe. Also, we wait to see if there will be any rescheduling of that particular fixture. But matches to expect in the MPFL this weekend. On Sunday, Abia Warriors would face Warri Wolves. Aqua United will be up against Plateau United. Dakara FC will do battle with Wiki Tourist. Rangers International will face Kwara United, while FC Fanyuba will be up against Katsina United. Jiga Golden Stars versus Nasarawa United. Lobby Stars would face Kano Pillars, and MFMFC will be up against Adamawa United, as well as Sunshine Stars doing battle with Heartland FC of Owerri. In the CAF Confederations Cup, Rivers United will be hoping to overturn one new first leg defeat when they host Eyimba, the People's Elephants, at the Adokia and Messimaka Stadium in the second leg of the final qualifying stage of the CAF Confederations Cup. It ended 1-0 at the Eyimba International Stadium at Aba, and Rivers United will be hopeful that they will be able to upstage that result and eventually make it through to the group stages of the competition. Well, let's talk women's football. The Nigerian Super Falcons, as the Super Falcons did peep CSKA Moscow ladies yesterday in their opener to the ongoing Turkish women's tournament in the city of Antalya. Well, Chiwendu Eozo netted the only goal of the match at the Emir Sports Complex as the Super Falcons showed real gusto and enthusiasm in their first match of any kind since being eliminated in the race for a ticket to the Tokyo Olympics 16 months ago. Petit forward Francisca Odega was also outstanding in a game the 9-time African champions dominated play and created a heartful of chances. It was the first goal for new head coach Randy Waldrum, who signed his working agreement with the Nigerian Football Federation's 24 hours before that encounter. Well, speaking after the match, the goal scorer Chiwendu says she's quite excited. She saw the opportunity and she took it.
Well, I feel very great and happy for scoring to this game. I saw the opportunity coming and I had to tap the ball into the net. Yeah, the next game we are hoping to do better. We tried our best today, but we want to do better in the next game.
While the Super Falcons coach Randy Waldrum says it was definitely a good first appearance, or for performance rather, for the Super Falcons. Let's hear from him.
Well, I was actually pretty pleased overall, considering the team has not been together in over a year. My first camp with the team and my first couple of days of training and preparation with them, I was pleased to get the result. You know, I think it's important that we continue to win and learn how to win. But at the same time, there's a lot to work on, and we can take some real positives from the first match. But also, we saw a lot that we certainly need to improve upon. But.
Well, that was Randy Waldrum, the Super Falcons head coach. To the Super Eagles we go, where Nigeria dropped one place from 35th to 36th position in the FIFA World Ranking for the month of February. Well, the ranking, which was released yesterday, also had Benin Republic, Super Eagles opponents in next month's 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifiers, move up one spot from 83 to 82. Lesotho, who battled the Eagles on the 30th of March, are ranked 143rd in the latest ranking. Well, Nigeria, the two-time African champions, however, remained unmoved in Africa as they retained their 5th position behind Senegal and Tunisia. AFCON champions Algeria are ranked 3rd, Morocco 4th. Meanwhile, Belgium remain top of the FIFA World Ranking, while world champions France are 2nd. Brazil, England, Portugal, Spain, Argentina, Uruguay, Mexico, and Italy complete the top 10. Quickly, let's talk about the UEFA Europa League. As Tottenham Hotspur manager Jose Mourinho said they had one foot in the next round after Gareth Bale inspired them to victory over Wolfsberger in the Europa League last 32 first leg. Well, Bale crossed for Son Heung-min to head home the opener and then cut inside and blasted home their second goal. That was the first time since April 2013 that Bale has scored and assisted a Tottenham goal in the same match. 4-1. That one ended in favour of Tottenham. And just after the game, Gareth Bale says, well, he's quite excited for being able to contribute his quota to the team's win.
Obviously, we know results haven't been great of late, and it was a good chance to stamp a mark, get some confidence, and get the win, which was the most important to take into the second leg.
While Manchester United ran riot over Real Sociedad, Bruno Fernandes, the X Factor, getting a brace in that one. 4-0. It ended in favour of Manchester United. Fernandes was once again in inspirational form, scoring twice as Solskjaer's side dominated a poor Sociedad. Let's hear from Bruno Fernandes.
The result, of course, is about winning. We want to win the games, and today we did, I think, everything well. The result is on our side, but we have the second leg, and still we have a tough game to do again in our home. Win again to go through, because we know 4-0 is a good result, but we have to be aware of what Real Sociedad can do and be ready for the second leg.
To the scores or the results of games played yesterday in the Europa League, Dynamo Kiev and Club Brugge played out a 1-1 draw. FC Krasnodar lost to Dynamo Zagreb, 3-2 in favour of Dynamo Zagreb. Red Star Belgrade versus AC Milan, a 4-goal thriller. 2-2 it ended. Olympiacos defeated PSV Eindhoven 4-2, while Real Sociedad lost at home to Manchester United, 4-0 in favour of the Red Devils. Roma defeated SC Braga, 2-0, while Slavia Prague played out a goalless draw with Leicester City. Did say earlier that Wolfsberger AC lost to Tottenham Hotspur, 4-1 in favour of Tottenham. Young Boys defeated Bayer Leverkusen 4-3, while Benfica played out a 1-1 draw with Arsenal. Grenada defeated Napoli 2-0. Ajax defeated Lille 2-1, and Maccabi Tel Aviv lost at home to Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0 in favour of the Ukrainian. Rangers, an exciting game, I tell you, as they defeated Royal Antwerp 4-3. Molde and Hoffenheim played out a 3-0 draw, and Salzburg lost at home to Villarreal 2-0. Well, this is where we would be ending the show this morning. Join us for the fan special of today's Sports Live by 3 p.m. I will be back where we'll talk about the fixtures to expect and also get your predictions. There would be a jersey, a Rivers United jersey, to be won on the show, so you do not want to miss that one. My name is Victor Oriahi. I am your favorite Melanin sports presenter, urging you to keep staying safe and, of course, have a wonderful morning.
Are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Well, it's still your premium news talking sports radio station, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning. My name is Victor Oriahi, and I'm in the studio with Francis Seabold. We call him Too Much Money for a reason, and that's because he really looks like money. Francis is a business coach, an online entrepreneur, and of course, a motivational speaker. Good morning to you, Francis.
Good morning. Good morning.
We've had too much money. I hope you don't. Good morning, too much money.
Yeah, money is good. Money is good. In a civilized society, money is a king.
I tell you. Okay, so Francis is here with something for us. While we were speaking just before we got into the studio, you said something about cash effects. I'd like us to just hear a little about that. What exactly is cash effects?
Okay, I would like to be very brief. I will not be in the studio and come and explain what the whole Cash FM is about, because that's the main reason why we are going to have an event on this program this Saturday. That's tomorrow. So Cash FM actually is an online forest company. We trade on forest. They purely trade on forest, and it's not a Nigeria-based company. They base abroad, and it has been in existence since 2015.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, it came into the public domain somewhere July 15th, 2019. And my brother, from that day up to now, I am telling you, they are spread across 198 countries. Over 198 countries.
Wow.
And it is a bomb. It's a bomb. This is the company you can join online and be in the comfort of your home and be collecting some dollars, because what they do is that they trade for you and they also teach you how to trade. So while you are learning how to trade, you are earning money.
You are learning and earning.
You are learning and earning at the same time. That's the beauty of the whole thing.
And you're not just earning in naira.
You are earning in dollars.
Dollars.
I have come to understand that as it is now, the way the naira is depreciating, if you are in this country called Nigeria and you are not earning in foreign currencies, my brother, your name is sorry. Because the naira is going down on daily basis while the dollar is going up. So you have to start getting a company or a program which can begin to pay you in dollars. That's what is happening right now. Yeah, that's what is happening. So we are holding an event on this. We are holding an event on this Cash FM in Port Harcourt tomorrow, Saturday. We are holding 3 sessions. And it's going to take place in Rumola. There is a hotel called Emirate Hotel.
Okay.
Emirate Hotel is very popular hotel.
Very popular.
At Rumola bus stop. We are holding, it's 193 Aba Road, if you are not conversant with Port Harcourt. As I'm speaking to you now, some people are already flying from Lagos, Abuja, Owerri, and the rest to come to this event. We are holding 3 sessions. First session in the morning, 10 a.m. to 11:30. Then the second one is 12 noon to 1:30. Then the third one is 2 p.m. to 3:30.
Okay.
Now, there are numbers we are going to give. You need to send SMS to this number so that we can forward the details to you. So we will give out the numbers. Let me call the numbers first before we continue what we are doing. The number is 08166198664. Let me call the number again. 0816668. Please take the number. 08166819864. You are going to send, if you are coming in the morning section, okay, if you are coming in the morning session, you send morning to this number. If you are coming afternoon, you send afternoon this number. I'm talking of SMS. Don't call the number because nobody will pick.
Okay.
Yesterday we were in the sister station. So many calls were coming in. The room may not be able to contain because we are observing up COVID-19 protocols.
Very important.
Very important. So you are sending morning, afternoon, evening, anyone you know you'll be able to attend. Send SMS to this number 08166819864. Then you can also send to this second number 0806-699-2175. I repeat, 0806-699-2175. These are the numbers you can send the SMS. Send morning if you are attending morning to this number. If it's afternoon, send afternoon. If it's evening, send evening. Now, what is there is this company has opened my eye to understand that you can actually be in the comfort of your home and start making money.
True.
During this COVID-19 era, when so many people were lavishing, that was the time we were eating chicken. We stay in the comfort of swimming pool and drinking wet. Why? Because the dollars were pouring on daily basis. It is legitimate. This is not a matter of bring 1,000, let me give you 2,000, 24 hours. No. Don't give your money to anybody, because most of Ponzi schemes are chunked into Africa. And so many people have lost a lot of money. Now, I think my colleague is here.
Yeah, Mr. Fidelis Awuza. We call him Mr. Purity. He's a network marketer, he's a businessman, he's a forex trader. I mean, and amidst all his credentials, he also have got to add he's a fitness coach, because he really looks like it. He looks, I think he looks more of the too much money. You know, the both of you looking like money itself. Well, Mr. Purity, you're welcome.
All right, thank you very much. It's an exciting moment to be here to talk to Port Harcourt, to tell them about this amazing opportunity that we have that will be coming up tomorrow, Saturday at Emerald Hotel. Just as my colleague just talked about, Seabold, too much money is an opportunity where you need to come and get information. I always to say that information is part of wealth creation. Why most of us are falling into all these Ponzi schemes and hypes is just because they don't have adequate information.
True.
Yeah, but when you come to this event, you'll be exposed to information that with your phone in your hand, your laptop in your hand, your data. I tell people, don't waste data on Facebook watching people's videos or Instagram watching people's pictures. Come and know what to do with your data. Data is money. So once you are able to convert data to money through the information you're going to get tomorrow, you'll see that your life will be transformed. Just as he said, the COVID-19 is not a problem for us. The information we have to make our sit at home worthwhile is what is important. So CashFX is that opportunity that we started 2019 and till today is still going forward. I tell you, it's 20 years plan revealed already. So you need to be there so that you get this information. 3 sessions, morning, 10 a.m. The second session is by 12. The third session is by 2. So if you deny yourself the opportunity to come and hear information, you'll be stagnant. And that's why we're trying to host this, and we'll be doing it every month as God gives us grace.
Okay, so on Saturday, the first session by 10 a.m., the second session by 12 noon, and then the third session will be by 2 p.m. So whichever is comfortable for you. I mean, you have to make out time to be a part of this particular meeting. And I also hear that the attendance is completely free. There is no gate fee to pay.
Yeah, the attendance is free. You just wear your face mask and come. Everybody is eligible to attend, but you need to comport yourself. Why? Because there are so many people who go to programs like this, and because it's free, they think it's free. But I tell you, even in Freetown, nothing is free. So you have to comport yourself, look good, and come and access information. Like my colleague said, Mr. Purity, information, a singular information can turn you into a billionaire. On this planet Earth, if you see where the financial pillars are heading towards, you need to follow them. Forex is over $6 trillion on daily basis. Financial institutions and the rest are trading forex. Your money you keep in the bank, they use it to trade forex and give you stipend. What we are going to show you tomorrow will blow your mind. We are going to open your eyes to understand that there's money hidden online, money hidden on the internet. Money has actually changed address. Where it used to live before is no more there. So that's why we are inculcating you to attend this event tomorrow and make sure you access the information so that you can also partake. We're already hitting dollars even though we are in Nigeria. So once again, the event is taking place, the CashFX event is taking place at Rumola Emerald Hotel, Rumola bus stop. Now the time is 10 o'clock in the morning. The second session is 12 o'clock. Then the third session is 2 p.m. Anyone you can attend. Don't stay and waste your Saturday and start attending programs which are not putting money in your pocket. So
that they are taking money from you.
Very, very important.
All right, so on the final note before we go, the time to the phone numbers to call 081 66 SMS, please. SMS to these numbers 081 66 81 9864. You can send morning, afternoon, noon or afternoon. Morning, afternoon, and evening. And then the second number to call is 080
SMS
66992175. Please SMS allowed so that you book your seats. Just as we told you, we were at our sister station yesterday and it was amazing. Lot of seat reservations, so don't miss out on this.
Well, thank you so much.
Nothing like African time. Nothing like African time.
Nothing like
Please
African time.
make sure you be in this program. It's once this opportunity come once in every 50 years, and it will never come again. Make sure you are there, and you will never regret. We'll be expecting you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Port Harcourt is great. We bless all of you, and we'll be expecting you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Seabold, and of course, Mr. Purity. It is still your premium news talking sports radio station, Day 95.1 FM.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
My neighbor Casey and I, we gel perfectly. We support the same club. Our taste in music, totally in sync. But there's one area where we differ. Casey loves his peak-filled milk because it is low in cholesterol. I, on the other hand, I love my peak full cream milk because it is rich and creamy. So, choose your peak today.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Property business. Now we be back.
My Port Harcourt people, this na the Odibola Invest and Travel to Dubai promo 2021. Yes, sir. With just 1,550,000 naira only for live gate layout or 2 million naira only for quiet heaven layout phase 2. You go qualify to travel with us. Go flex for Dubai inside the month of June 2021. Chai! Waiting you they wait for? Just buy one plot of land for this layout them. And instant you qualify to travel go Dubai with husband material of Wazobia FM. Rewarding Pekin and the #1 comedian of choice inside River State, the advisor. The land day or Magua and Ipo for Ikwere local government area, River State, with approval from Greater Port Harcourt City Development Authority. This now Bonga experience where you no go ever forget. Dubai with a come one. Our office address there for the Bola House, in the William City Layout, off Tombia Extension, GRA Phase 3, Port Harcourt, River State. For more information, carry walk go on top of www.odibolaproperties.com. Call Lisa on 07062641169. Visit our sales point at any Market Square Shopping Center. This work is supported by Real People's Foundation.
Bossa, bossa, bossa. La, 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 la.
Eventually, we enter democracy, but instead to progress, now fighting we they fight. If democracy go on, we must get patience more to destroy very easily, but to build the uncle, wahala new. Oh democracy. Oh politician. Surulere ẹ má jẹ́ àbáyọ fò. Oh legislator. Oh certificate. Oh gba master. Oh gba misisi. Ọ̀nà democracy lẹ́sìn ẹ kọrin. Ilé wa ṣe. Ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́. Ilé wa ṣe. Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí. Ilé wa ṣe. Ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́. Ilé wa ṣe. Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí. Ẹ bá fi ẹlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ àjàyè orí níbí. Bó bá dọ̀la, ká ní ọ̀rọ̀ wàhálà wa lọ. Bàbá ní aṣọ kò sọjà abára lé o. If we search ourselves, nobody innocent o. Bàbá ní aṣọ kò sọjà ṣé afárá lé lórí. Everybody guilty pátápátá, nobody innocent o. So make we stop all this hypocrisy. Make we get patience more, build better democracy. Orin ilé wa ṣe, ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́. Ilé wa ṣe, ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ. Ilé wa ṣe o. Ilé wa ṣe, ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́. Ilé wa ṣe, oṣù mi o. Ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí. Ẹ bá fi yẹlẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ àjàyè orí níbí. Ó bá dọ̀la, ká ní ọ̀rọ̀ rárá. Ilé wa ṣe, ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́. Ilé wa ṣe, ṣèbáyé làwọn jẹ níbí. Ilé wa ṣe, ṣẹjọ́ làwọn àbáyé gbọ́.
So this dancing now, they expect say make them see and make them say
Yes,
that
sir.
right.
Before Uncle.
No worry.
People when they go Market Square.
Just
yes,
open
Market
us.
Square.
Open
people
us.
When they Market Square, they dance.
Oh, you don't open us?
I don't since people when they Market Square since they dance. You think they just like that? They just follow drummers go dance. They dance so that people go give them money. So you, now this is my own Market Square. I did here now they dance. I'm hoping that money will come.
So you did your own market square now?
Yes.
But you are not in the square of the market.
See my
Which
square.
of the market?
Anyone.
You know where they locked down.
I don't open my own. I'm in the middle of the market. I'll
But you
make
are,
money.
You see, these are many days. I'm suspecting you. Who be this your tailor? We just they give you
Hey!
gang dressing like this. See as you be like person way. Hey,
Because you say, let me be recording
turn
it.
round, let me
be
see you.
recording as I say, the money will be plenty when it
I'm
comes
telling
in.
you, people, you can see her. She's very big. Oh, where's my eyes?
See yourself there.
She's very beautiful.
Yes, so.
Look at her.
Oh,
my baby. Be like person that is ready.
Why are you putting baby side? I'm trying to get money out of
Sorry,
this baby side.
mama, baby mama. I be want put baby mama. Now me call you baby. I'm not well.
Maybe because
Sorry, record another
baby.
one.
I'm not doing another
My
one.
mother.
See my baby.
Sorry.
Now who give me money when they don't hear say cool later and I call you baby.
Now my mother be want talk. Oh, sorry, my mother.
I'm not doing again.
Child, see as I don't spoil market. What did they worry me this early morning now? Bad as it bad. I told her to something for touch me this morning.
Now credit I like to know go see.
This one way